President Trump has responded very harshly to the Jeffrey Epstein list criticism, and some of y'all are not gonna like this. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about President Trump responding to the criticism over the handling of the Jeffrey Epstein list, or the list doesn't even really exist. Is it a real thing? Is it not a real thing? That's a question that can be debated for a very long time, I suppose, but President Trump is tired of the debate, talking about those who still want to prop it up as stupid Republicans and Democrats who want to get in the way of his administration. There's a lot going on here. He responded on Truth Social and on television at the White House when he was meeting with the leadership of Bahrain, the Middle Eastern oil-rich country. Now, first things first. Let's just get straight to the Truth Social post. I will link to this and the video I'll show you in a minute in the description box if you want to see it and hear it without my commentary. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But the post reads, the radical left Democrats have hit pay dirt again, just like with the fake and fully discredited Steele dossier, the lying 51 intelligence, quote unquote, agents, the laptop from hell, which the Democrats swore had come from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom. And even the Russia scam itself, a totally fake and made up story used in order to hide crooked Hillary Clinton's big loss in the 2016 presidential election. These scams and hoaxes are all the Democrats are good at. It's all they have. They are no good at governing, no good at policy, and no good at picking winning candidates. Also, unlike Republicans, they stick together like glue. Their new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax, and my past supporters have bought into this BS. I ain't going to read what he wrote. Hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson and probably never will, even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 long years. I have had more success in 6 months than perhaps any president in our country's history, and all these people want to talk about with strong prodding by the fake news and the success of starved Democrats is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Let these weaklings continue forward and do Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. And as you can see, that was posted on Truth Social this morning, which is Wednesday, July 16th, 2025 at 9:43 a.m. I suppose that's Eastern time. So this is today, brand new. Now, he doubled down on that. It was not just a post. He also spoke about it. Again, he was in the White House meeting with Bahrain's Crown Prince and the Prime Minister, and he was asked about the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. Let's go ahead and check this out to see what he said.
I know you want to move past all this intrigue over the Epstein files, but I do want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen of that?
No, it's not the attorney general. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters and Comey before him. And it's a bad group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier. That turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work. The Democrats are good for nothing other than these hoaxes. They're bad for policy. They're bad for picking candidates that can get elected. Like in New York, we have a communist running. He may get elected too, actually, but he'll destroy the city. It's I call it the Epstein hoax. It takes a lot of time and effort. Instead of talking about the great achievements, we've had a great gentleman yesterday, as you know, went on CNBC and he made the statement that Trump may go down as the greatest president of all in the United States. And instead of talking about the things we've achieved, we've had tremendous achievement. They're wasting their time with a guy who obviously had some very serious problems, who died 3-4 years ago. I'd rather talk about the success we have with the economy, the best we've ever had, and all of the things we've done, including the Middle East. I mean, you see it. Instead, they want to talk about the Epstein hoax. And the sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, there you go. So, hey, he's saying if you guys are talking about the Epstein list and you're doing the Democrats' work, you're stupid people. You're in the way. You're doing their bidding. I didn't say it, so don't attack me. Don't be in the comments talking about AB. Hey, he said it. All I said was, I don't care about the list. Let me just come back so you can see me clearly. All that I ever said is I don't really care about the list. And then some would take that as, oh, you don't care about kids getting trafficked. That's not even really the point. I mean, didn't he get locked up for it? And ain't he dead? Ghislaine Maxwell got locked up for it. I feel like people just want blood. They want to see everybody go down, the whole system just get turned upside down. And maybe when the smoke clears, life will be better for them. I don't know, but I think that there might not be really anything there. People think that it is, and since they think it is, and they're being told that it's not, then they're upset. And I understand that totally. I totally get it. You feel like people are being protected and they're getting away with it. I guess some people, but not all, because Epstein got locked up and he's dead now. Ghislaine Maxwell got locked up too. So I guess maybe it's not enough people being held accountable. Maybe that's the real thing. But again, where's the evidence, the concrete evidence that the list exists? Maybe it does, but maybe it doesn't. My thing is I only could talk about what I know. And I'm not trying to protect Trump because I criticized him for the Iran attack. And I still think that was foolish because you're playing around with fire. You could spark World War III, nuclear holocaust. And it's weird because I'm seeing people more upset about the Epstein list than they are about the Iran strike. It's like, all right, well, hey, I understand everybody has their particular things that they care more about. I get it. Personally, I think the Iran strike was a foolish decision, and that I'm more upset with than the Epstein list because I don't know if it really exists or not. But what I do know is that we did hit Iran. That's not a matter of conspiracy. That's a matter of fact. We saw the video. Trump said it. It's not a thing that we have in a debate whether it happened or not. But what we are debating about is who's on the list, who might be responsible, who did what on the island, how many times were they on the plane. I think it's not really a thing that actually matters in the greater scheme of things. That's just my humble opinion. I know many of you guys disagree with that, but I think the ultimate test of all this will come in the midterms next year. Just be clear, it's 2025 right now. The midterms are in 2026, and then next president is in 2028. It'll be here before you know it, and I think we'll see just how much this impacted us next year and most certainly in 2028. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about what Trump said regarding the Epstein list? Do you think that he is out of line? Do you think that he is on point? Do you agree, disagree? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I'm not going to go as far to say that people are stupid or this, that, and the third, although I understand where he's coming from. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say that I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Okay, people say, oh, you don't care about kids getting trafficked. Look, some of y'all will get an Amber Alert on your phone. You scrolling, right? All of a sudden, it scare you half to death. Your heart jump out your chest. What do? Swipe it off of your screen and keep on scrolling. You'll go right to a Jeffrey Epstein post and be mad about that, squabbling in the comments, talking about, oh, the children. But what about that white Nissan Altima that's 2.5 miles away from you? You don't even care to think if you saw the vehicle that day. You don't care to maybe even just go canvass the neighborhood to see if you see the missing child. That don't really matter. But then when it comes to the Epstein thing, a thing that may or may not exist, that's going to be enough to totally just withdraw your support from the president. For me, that doesn't make any sense, but I understand how to some it will. Again, in 2026 and most certainly in 2028, we'll see just how much this particular thing hurt the Republican Party and how much it hurt Trump and anybody linked to him. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.